Post time.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. All right, so as you can see, we are over here at the offices of EDA Law. I'm Eric Anderson, the EDA and EDA Law, and over here is my associate, Sean Cork.
Good afternoon.
That's right. Now, Sean, as you have known before, hey, isn't that something I've noticed? We're getting a little reflection of ourselves in the back there.
It's almost picture within picture.
It's infinite. It goes for
yeah.
Now back to serious stuff. One of the things that we've been noticing, of course, you may have heard, is about the Pg&E bankruptcy. Now, Sean, you were just recently writing about this.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell them about one of the issues that popped up for
you.
Tweeting
about it a lot today. There was a report that came out that ran through, that I tweeted about 6 different possible scenarios for a Pg&E bankruptcy and what impact that would have on the stock price. Interestingly enough, the folks that put this together couldn't think of one scenario where the stock price fell to 0. And, well, I'm not a stock expert. If I was, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be living the lifestyle of a James Bond villain in some undersea base surrounded by my highly trained and loyal team of supermodel assassins.
That works.
Still, I could think of several scenarios where the stock price goes to 0. It's not impossible, right? Is it possible the stock price remains high? Sure, but it could also go to 0.
And you're saying this, again, based upon the years that you've been doing, because 18 years of bankruptcy experience, you've seen these things happen over and over again. Let's talk a little bit about the scenarios that you see coming.
Yeah, and it never fails. Like you said, 18 years. How many times? Oftentimes lawyers will come to me and say, because they know I do bankruptcy, hey, I just saw so-and-so company file for bankruptcy. I picked up their stock. It was trading on the penny stocks. Isn't that awesome? And I'd say, yeah, you're probably going to get wiped out. You're going to lose all your money.
Now, some of the people over there may be thinking, now, wait a minute, I don't even live in California. For those people who are clients of us in Massachusetts, which, by the way, I'll be in town in just a couple of weeks to go ahead and start dealing with some of our matters there. But for those people who are like, I'm not a customer of PG&E, what lessons can I learn from this? Why should I care? Let's talk about that from the investor side.
Yeah, there's a number of lessons. The big lessons, what we've just been talking about, are investors in companies who later file for bankruptcy. What happens to you if you buy a bunch of stock in whatever company, XYZ Corp, and it goes into a Chapter 11? Are you going to recover on that investment, or do you lose all your money?
Okay. And now let's talk about what are some of the warnings for people as they get ready to go into those kind of things, and also the warning for business owners as they're creating businesses.
Yeah, warnings for just in general, warning signs for a bankruptcy. If it's a big publicly traded company like PG&E, this bankruptcy should be a surprise to nobody. Okay. In fact, the state of California passed a law just last year requiring companies to give notice before they file for bankruptcy. I think it's like 30 days, which PG&E did. So, look, Moody's and Standard & Poor, everybody was downgrading their debt levels from AAA, whatever it was, to junk status. That's the number one sign. If you've got a publicly traded company, all of a sudden things are going great. Now they're B+, B-. Insolvency event of some kind is probably on the way.
All right, so people should be on the lookout for those kind of things. Don't start jumping in. Make sure that when you're talking to your investment professionals, and if you don't have one, over here at EDA Law, we have a group of people that we call our power partners. Some of them are indeed not only CPAs, not only real estate individuals, but also those individuals who deal with investments. We're not investment advisors, but we do know people who can go ahead and put you on the right kind of track. So with that, don't be afraid to talk to anybody. Our day here is about to end. I have a few other functions that I have to take care of. I know you're getting ready to go to you got a hockey game tomorrow.
Yeah, right? Ducks and Bruins. Unfortunately, the Ducks have been playing terribly lately. So.
But it'll still be a great show.
Absolutely.
And make sure you check out some of the cigar lounges out there in Anaheim.
I certainly
and in the meantime, with that, then we'll be talking to the rest of you soon. And again, de salud.
Cheers.